Hello, fellow humans. This is Geocentric Jedi here, as you can see. I suppose this is my story of, well, a life-changing experience that's happened over the past 3 months. I suppose it's kind of inspired by the Morgile. Just finished watching a video of his. I thought I'd put my story forward. Um, well, basically, I was born decel. I suppose that's where the child abuse started, really, with a silly name for a boy. Uh, Life goes on. Pretty shit life. Pretty good life. Pretty shit life. Pretty good life. Depends on how you look at it, really. Um, I'm a lot more positive nowadays, but yeah, no, I've always been kind of a negative kind of person. But anyway, um, the 2nd of November 2016, I fractured my spine, and it's kind of changed my life, really. Whew, I found out so many things that well, I was the indoctrinated puppet fool. I mean, I I actually went along and I mean I still can't believe I did it. I used to try and convince people that science had all the answers. And I mean, it's so hard to explain to people that don't understand quantum physics and relativity. I mean, they'd look at me like I was crazy, and this is stuff that science tells people all the time. I mean, sorry, I'm going to be disjointed. My mind goes everywhere at the moment. And anyway, just trying to convince these people that science was correct was crazy. Because I mean, well, I thought I was an atheist for pretty much my whole life. I mean, I can't really remember ever believing or having faith in God or the creator of any sort. And but what I didn't realise was I had put my faith in science, and well, that's the big revelation, really, that the science I believed in is his theory. It's nonsense, and when you look at it and the conflictions in it and the just bull-faced lies of some of them, I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And well, anyway, right, yeah. So I've spent my whole life as what I thought was an atheist and a scientist, and I basically gave up my free will and let people tell me what was what, and I never questioned it, never anything. I mean, I've got an IQ of 120 apparently, and I should have seen it. I had all the information, and I think that's probably why I've been able to accept. And this is where I'm probably going to lose a lot of people, but that we do live in a geocentric universe, and it does appear that the Earth is flat and motionless. I mean, I can't say I've got out and done too much myself yet because, as I said, 2nd of November last year, I broke my back, so I've not really been up for anything. Got to say, I'm not really a cold weather person. It's winter at the moment. I don't really fancy getting out there. I'm not gonna lie. Don't really have the money to get a P900X camera, which is certainly something I'm gonna be saving up for now, and I'm certainly gonna be going out and doing some experiments and doing my research. And I mean, I'm not the kind of person that can let this kind of stuff lie. I'm not. I'm not. I've I've been on a quest for what I thought was the truth my whole life, and I've been taking up the bloody garden path. I tell you, it makes me so mad. It really does. Um, well, anyway, I suppose my story starts with or my awakening starts with a YouTube video. I mean, well, no, I suppose it does really start with me breaking my back. I mean, I discharged myself from hospital on the day it happened. I got myself home to bed. Well, ambulance got me home to bed. Well, they got me downstairs. I had to walk upstairs to bed. I don't know how the bloody hell I managed it. And I basically spent, well, a few days not really doing anything, just laying there in pain, taking lots of painkillers and sleeping and not really doing much. And then I started playing on my Xbox because I'm a massive gamer, or love my games. Well, I suppose I still do, but now for different reasons and in different ways, really, I suppose. But well, anyway, I had my telly brought upstairs for me and stuff, and that basically meant I couldn't get a TV signal anymore. So I suppose that was the real start of it all, when you're not bombarded with bollocks all the time. I mean, oh, look, I can't even watch telly now and without whoa, it's so blatantly obvious what they're doing and how they're just pumping out negativity and just fear and oh, well, anyway, I suppose about 2 weeks of me playing on my Xbox, I was, I suppose, getting a bit bored, really. Same thing all the time. Thought I'd distract myself with a bit of YouTube, maybe have a bit of a laugh, watching the usual crap, prank videos, ultimate fails, all the useless stuff they want you to watch, really. And whenever I've always been into documentaries and like universe and blah 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 blah, quantum physics, relativity. Like I say, I mean, I've always considered myself quite intelligent and kind of held it as a badge. And people question my intelligence. No, I've got an IQ of 120. Blah blah blah. But it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I mean, we're at our smartest when we're little kids. When we ask the right questions, we remember to ask why. Why? Most important question ever. Why? Well, stopped asking it. Yeah. So I get quite emotional really about this. Well, yeah. No, anyway, being unplugged from the mainstream, I don't know, I just started noticing watching video see, oh sorry, I go everywhere now. Poof. Yeah, watching videos and I love my documentaries, so quite often I get things about the universe and stuff pop up in the recommendations and documentaries. Well anyway, um what was it? Oh, Mandela effects actually. Yeah, I suppose that's how I first got into this. Watching these Mandela effects, and wow, I mean that blew my mind. I mean, most of them I can discount as just having a poor memory and stuff, but I mean, like I say, I was well into my science, well into quantum physics, relativity, astrology or astrology. Fucking what a joke. Um, so I mean, I knew where we were in the galaxy. Um, Now we're not where we were. I mean, I can discount everything else in the Mandela apart from that one. Doesn't really make too much of a difference to me in my everyday life. I know I hear that a lot, and it doesn't. I mean, but what does is the fact that it's changed. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how. We don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm not going to get into Mandela because it is, like I say, there's just too much in that. But anyway, there's me trying to distract myself from video games and stuff, and I've had my mind blown, and then the next thing I know, I see a video about flat Earth, and I think, ah, that'll get me back to my humorous self. I can have a good laugh at this, and I put it on, and well, I wasn't really laughing for long, if at all. And I like found out this guy Dave Murphy 25, allegedly Dave. Um, well, that's who this guy was in this video. He was just making too much sense, and with with everything I already knew or had already been taught. I mean, it was just too easy to see the illogical side of everything and the inconsistencies and the contradictions and well, anyway, um, I definitely credit David with my wake up, and I'm now friends with him on Facebook, and I've thanked him for that wake up call. I can't say I agree with everything he says. I can't. Like I say. I mean, I now believe in intelligent design. I really do. But I can't put my faith in a religion. I mean, if I'm going to put my faith in a religion, I'm putting my faith in the path of the Jedi because it's a few simple, it's a few simple. Uh, yeah, I mean, this is I've got such a bad memory for remembering phrases and numbers and stuff, but yeah, there is no emotion, there is peace. Um, you can't really discount that. I mean, obviously we're humans, we're emotional. There's always going to be emotion, but what I take from that is you've got to take the emotion out of situations, especially when you want to get down to real science and stuff. And so, like I said, I'm taking from everything what I want from it, and there is peace part. So there is no emotion, there is peace, and when you take the emotion, you the peace is is what's left basically. You've got the answers that you can see with your own eyes, that you can do with your own research, and I know a lot of people don't find peace in the truth, and they don't want to see the truth. They want to see the answers, but and I'm not saying I see them. I'm only like 3 months into my journey. I'm changing my mind. I'm discovering new things all the time. But and you got there is no ignorance, there is knowledge, and again that I was ignorant. I accepted everything that was told. Well, not everything, but I accepted most things. I just on faith. On and I may as well have been a Christian, a bloody Buddhist. I mean, I may as well. I mean, literally, I'd just put my faith in the words of these people, these scientists, and I was ignorant. And now I find that there is no ignorance, there is knowledge, and that's you getting out there and doing it yourself. And then you've got there is no passion, there is serenity. I mean, too much passion, and you will muddy your own ideas, and you won't be able to find the answers that are right in front of you. So with the serenity comes just looking at objectively at everything and finding the serenity in it, because whether you like it or not, things are the way they are. And yes, right, we may be able to change things through thought and mass thought and stuff, but whatever it is, the creator intended a certain thing, or even if he didn't create a certain thing, even if he just wanted to see how it went, and that's why we don't hear from him anymore. I don't know, but like I say, anyway, there is no chaos, there is harmony. And again, I mean, some of these are just words. So once you start looking at things, you realize out of the chaos does come patterns and and harmony and peace. And yeah, I don't want to use truth anymore because I don't think we'll ever find the truth. I mean, maybe that's what death is about, waking up and really seeing the truth, being able to see the truth. I don't know, but and then you've got there is no death, there is the force. Again, take from that what you will. I mean, and I know this was nicked from lots of other religions and stuff, but there is no death, there is the force. That's something I can get behind, even if I don't believe in the Force. I mean, I call myself the geocentric Jedi, but I can't move stuff with my mind. I mean, I really have tried, and when I believed in quantum physics, I believed it was possible because according to quantum physics, it is possible. So there was no reason why I shouldn't have been able to move stuff with my mind because I fully believed I could. Um, yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, I soon found Eric DeBay. Again, don't believe everything he says, but you got to follow the points of these people, and it the point is you've got to get out and do this. You've got to go and make up your own mind about this stuff. And I mean, his 200 proofs. I mean that blew my mind. And I mean, I know a lot of people say it's plagiarized, and or bits of it are plagiarized. It doesn't matter to me. The information got to me. That's what matters to me. Really, it does. And I mean, people like, well, I mean, I'm watching now. I mean, the More Guy, or big fan. Jeranism, big fan. Flat Earth arsehole, man, you are fucking awesome. You make me laugh, and you just make so much sense. It's awesome. Um, Obviously, Dave Moore. I've got to credit you, man. You blow my mind, and you talk so much sense. You don't seem to get wrapped up in the he's a shield, all that kind of stuff. You seem to you just put your evidence forward and let people take from it what they want, and I admire that. I really do. That's what I hope to do when I start getting out and doing my research videos and everything, which I will be doing in the future. I really will. I'm gonna hopefully get into the community big time. I mean, I've joined a few pages on Facebook and stuff. I've made a few comments and that, but I live quite a solitary life. Um, Live in a little two-bedroom cottage in the middle of nowhere, pretty much all by myself. Got a few neighbours to speak to on occasion, but I mean, I work for, before the accident. I worked 7 days a week, literally. I worked every day. I worked, and I didn't have time to open my eyes, and I used to just sit and watch telly and play on my Xbox, and never really think. And I'd watch my documentaries and think like I had the answers, or they had the answers, and I could tap into that. And oh, what a joke! What a bloody joke! But anyway, I mean, God, I'd have laughed at myself 3 months ago. I'd have laughed. I'd have slapped me. Don't be so. Oh, don't be so stupid, you idiot. And now I'm laughing at 3 months ago me. And I want to go back and I want to shake him and say, "Wake up, you silly twat." So much time wasted. So much time wasted. I'm 39 years old now, man. Losing my hair. Oh, but anyway, I can't dwell on negative anymore because for me everything's positive now. I mean, even these little fucking tears, it's happiness. I'm awake. I'm awake again. I feel excited. I'm gonna do shit. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna die trying. Yeah. Why? My ultimate aim now, I mean, I know it's probably not gonna happen. I'm not a rich man. Probably never will be. Uh, my ultimate aim is to circumnavigate, whether I fly or sail, north to south, all the way around from Plymouth, where I live in England. I'm gonna go either north or south, and I, I ain't turning back. I ain't turning back. It's not happening. And I ain't gonna be teched up to hell. I'm gonna have everything I can. I mean, if I can sort out a bloody old-fashioned telegraph, keep going, keep communicating. I'm gonna have it on there. I'm gonna have everything, and the world is gonna have to watch me be killed because that's the only way they're gonna stop me. I'm going. I ain't getting permission. Nobody. I don't need permission from anybody to go anywhere. You have no power over me anymore, government. Alright, you've got me stuck in your money web. Yeah, there are ways around it. There are ways around it. I ain't gonna be self-sufficient. I mean, I hope within the next 5 years, but again, I'm not gonna be disappointed if it doesn't happen because I know it's gonna, and I have no fear of death anymore. I used to be terrified. I used to be shit scared. Fuck, this is all we got. Now I'm probably not gonna remember this life, but comforting to know that there may be another, or there may be something else waiting for me. Wow, I get these chills sometimes now. It's crazy. Spiritual old me, fuck me. Well, anyway, um, yes, I'm now I hate to use the word believer now. I really do. I'm a flat Earth thinker. I'm a flat Earth thinker. Yeah, because like I say, I've not gone out and done the research yet, but I was equipped, luckily, with the knowledge. I think that's why like I say, I accepted it so easily. And like I say, I mean, all right, the main one that gets me, the main bit of evidence that at least shows we are definitely not on a spinning globe stuck there by gravity, and that is the simple fact that at the equator we're moving at 1,000 whatever miles an hour, and if I was on the equator, I would weigh roughly the 60 odd kilos I weigh now. Now I'm in England and I think we're spinning at like 750 miles an hour or whatever. Now I should weigh a hell of a lot more because gravity's exerting an equal force on me as it was at the equator, according to science. uh, Now you move up even further to the North Pole. Well, well they say you're not spinning at all, but I don't care what they say. That you can't have, if you want a spinning globe, you can't have no spin, even if you are on the very pointiest point in the North Pole. I mean, even if you're not spinning fast, you've got to be turning round. There can't be a stationary point on the spinning globe. There just can't be. Um, so, but it's slow. It's a slow spin. There's almost no centrifugal. This is what I got. This is where I start getting mixed up in the wordings. It doesn't matter. You all know the force. And that this person again is being exerted on by exactly the same amount of gravitational force as the other two people, me in England and the person on the equator, and this person who's barely moving at all. I mean, he should be flattened to a pancake if the force of gravity is equal on him as it is on the person on the equator. I had all this information. I just never managed to put it together because you you just taught not to really think anymore. Now I put out a challenge on Facebook at the new year for people to not watch television for a week. don't think anyone took me up on it. I don't even know if anybody even follows me on Facebook anymore, to be honest, because I've been putting out some pretty weird shit, and I think people are just scared. But I mean, I find now talking to people about flat Earth, because I'm not too afraid of looking the fool now. To be fair, because I'm secure in myself with the way I was never secure in myself with science, really. But I find talking to people now about the flat Earth and stuff is the same as when I tried to talk to people about quantum physics and relativity. They blank over, and they don't really want to think. It's like they get just told these things, and I mean, I say they. I mean, I would, like I said, I suppose we was all they once. And I don't want to think bad about these people, but I feel bad about the way I felt. So at the same time, I feel justified in feeling bad about these people not wanting to wake up and not seeing what's right in front of their eyes, basically. And whether it turns out I've been deceived or not, and really are on a spinning ball moving through the galaxy at 66,000 miles an hour, or fucking moving through the solar system at 66,000 miles around the sun, and the sun moving around the galaxy at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour, and the galaxy moving around. I can't remember the center of the universe. I mean, what is it? 2.4 million miles an hour. I mean, how can people believe that more easily than that there was some kind of intelligent design? How did I believe it? I mean, it's the only explosion in the Big Bang, the only explosion in history that created everything, that created something, and didn't destroy it. And then you've got the law of entropy. Well, how, if the law of entropy is in place, did things become more complex in the first place? If everything's trying to get to its simplest state. See, I get shit like this just, and it's blowing my mind. It blows my mind. Anyway, if you listen to all this, thank you. This is just my story so far, and I hope to be posting many more videos in the future that, well, I mean, I can't really think of any original experiments myself, so I'm gonna go off and sheep a few people and see the results for myself, and that's basically what I'm trying to get out to people now. Please start looking for things yourself, start doing things yourself. If you're local to Plymouth, look me up on Facebook, DServe, DWE, first name. Oh, yes, this is a girl's name, but it's my real given name. Searle, Searle. Look me up on Facebook. Send me a friend request. We'll get together. We'll have a yap. I don't know. We'll think of something. But I mean, I'd love to do the road bottom experiment. Go up, get a P900 and do that one. I mean, the Isle of Wight one, I'd like to get to somewhere you can see the entire Isle of Wight. I mean, it's supposed to be 21 miles long, and there's got to be some curvature there, but apparently you can put a plank and straight from beach to beach. I want to go and do that one. I mean, there's a nice simple experiment you can do on a nice sunny day given, and I don't think I'm going to get that for a little while, but I don't know. I mean, I've not watched telly for 2 months, so I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. But anyway, you need a nice sunny day. You get a bit of cardboard, cut it out, get something else, and put this cardboard on it. Draw some circles around the cut out some holes in the cardboard. Doesn't really matter what the size. Put it down on something and draw circles or draw around the holes you've made. So you've got a pattern, and during a sunny day, you lift that up, and the sun rays they stay to the pattern you've drawn, basically. Now you take that same experiment inside, under a light bulb, and do the same thing. You lift it up, and the light displaces. Now, how how basically? I mean, yeah. No, sorry, I get caught up in these things, and I get lost in what I'm even thinking. Um, but basically, it's an experiment that will show that the sun's a lot closer than we're told. So, um, again, it's something I've not done yet, but I'm going to get out and do, and I encourage everyone, like I say, to get out and do these little experiments. These are just a few things, and like I say, the circumnavigation is a big thing for me. I mean, that's something I fully intend to do at some point in the life I've got left. Um, or like I say, I'll die trying. So anyway, hope I got some of you thinking at least. Look, aren't already thinking, and hope those of you that are using your brains I don't know, appreciate the fact that look, somebody else has been woken up thanks to you guys. I mean, and there are so many of you out there that, that I look at, and I mean, like I say, I'm not a believer in anything at the moment. I really not. I put my faith in me at the moment, and I put my faith in intelligent design. I I don't believe in coincidences anymore. I don't. I mean, there's plenty of times in my life I should have gone under. I should have hit rock bottom. Something's always come along. Always has. Yeah, I mean, I've never been, never had a lot of money. Never been on an aeroplane. Never in my adult life travelled abroad. But that's my own problem. That's my own shit. Unfortunately, I've got other shit going on that interferes with all that. So anyway, I hope to become a better person, to travel more, to research more, and I hope to meet more of you on the way. So, like I say, anyone local to Plymouth, or even not, anyone just wants to chat, hit me up on Facebook and we can chat. Um, anyone fancy a visit down to Devon, like a spare room? Yeah, sit around and put the world to rights. I don't know. Like I say, I'm definitely looking for anyone interested in opening their minds and doing a bit of research and talking about this more, because at the moment I'm stuck with myself in my own head. I mean, I think I've managed to wake maybe a couple of people up, but this is something I want to get into quite heavily. So yeah. Anyway, if you did listen to this rant, rave, whatever, thank you. If you get anything from it, please just just roll with it. And please feel free to laugh. I've had lots of people laugh. I'm quite happy with that. I'd rather you laughed in my face than behind my back, to be honest. But yeah, yeah, I used to be a laugher. Anyway, this is Geocentric Jedi signing out.